Hey guys, it's Christine. Welcome to my channel. Today I have a super exciting package to unbox. I know why you're here, you know why I'm here, so let's just make this intro short and get straight on into the video. Yeah. So I have my little notes here because I planned out how I want to film this video, but the first thing that I want to talk about is why I got a new MacBook. The current laptop I'm using is a 2015 MacBook Air, and this has been pretty great. It's lasted me throughout all 4 years of college and even the beginning of my YouTube channel. So I mean, this laptop has a lot of memories. The sound actually gave in like 2.5 years into using it, and I was only able to listen to sound through Bluetooth earbuds. And more recently this year, when I started doing some more video editing, I noticed that it would always crash when I was using iMovie or Final Cut Pro. So I just really wanted to get a new laptop that could withstand that sort of performance. So that brings me into why I chose the Pro over the Air. There's really 3 main reasons why I made this decision, and there are a ton of other tech channels that I've watched and I'll link down below that can give you a very comprehensive review of the differences. But my 3 takeaways were, number 1, the performance on the Pro is just amazing. The speed at which you can edit and render videos is just so much faster and also has a longer battery life, which was really important to me. The second reason why is because I wanted to try out the touch bar. I've never had a touch bar before, and I've just always wanted to see what it would be like, so that's another reason why I got the Pro. And the third big difference was audio. The MacBook Pro just has wide stereo sound and also studio quality mics that I was super excited to test out. In terms of specs, I got the 13-inch MacBook Pro in space gray. I got 16 gigabytes of memory and 512 gigabytes of SSD storage. So because I upgraded the features, this laptop was a little bit pricey at $16.99, but shout out to my friend Jay, who was able to hook me up with his friend's Apple employee discount to get this for 15% off. If you know better deals, make sure to leave a comment down below to help everyone else out. But I think the only deals that I know of are like the educational discount, Costco pricing, and the Apple employee discount, which was like by far the best one. All right, enough of that, time to actually open it up. I've been keeping you waiting long enough. I've watched so many of these, and now it's my turn. Ah, it's stuck. It's not as graceful. Come on. Oh, I want this open. I missed that shot. Did you hear the sound? I hope you guys heard the sound. Oh my god. Okay.
To use English as the main language, press the return key.
Ooh. I'm gonna set her up over here. Oh my god, I'm so excited. I am more excited now that I opened it up. I'm gonna go through this box really quick. So it comes with the new lightning charger, little instructions manual, smells like glue, and this charger, which is the same size as my old MacBook Air charger. Okay, time to set it up. Okay, so I'm gonna press English, select my country, go to United States. What is this? We're gonna put on auto, because I kind of like both light and dark. Select my Wi-Fi. I don't even think I know the Wi-Fi password. Yeah, that wasn't right. This candle is giving me a headache. I think I should just throw it out, blow it out. It's to be brighter.
Coronavirus.
No, it's a flower. Enable Siri. Hey Siri. Hey Siri, open the documents folder. Hey Siri, show my downloads. Hey Siri, Hey Siri, what's the weather? Hey Siri, what does the rest of my day look like? Okay, so now I'm gonna set up my Touch ID. Place your finger. Oh, now I do the edges. I think I did that wrong. Oh, nice. I don't like this background. Okay, I think it's time to customize. So the first thing I'm actually gonna do is download Google Chrome because I cannot live without that. All right, so it's been about a week since I filmed, but I put on the same outfit and I wanna show you some of the customizing tips that I've been trying out. So first I'll show you how I made my wallpaper, and I did this using Canva. What you first want to know is the dimensions of your screen. What you'll want to do is click on the Apple logo and then About This Mac. Go to Displays and grab whatever that number is. So mine's 2560 by 1600. Then go into your Canva and you can make an account for free. You'll want to press Create a Design and click Custom Size. So you can enter that in 2560 by 1600 and create new design. So I actually already made mine, so I'll go over to the next tab. I kind of played around with the different ideas, so I'll show you my creative process. The first one that I did had a lot of collages, and I basically pulled these images from unsplash.com and went with like a beige aesthetic. But then I thought it looked kind of cluttered and I really wanted just a clean, minimalist type of looking screen. So I just took one of those images and I made the background the same color as that image, so it's one solid wash. And then I added a little quote on the side that I really liked. To match the color of the image that you've chosen, all you have to do is click on the background, click on the background color, and you'll see in here it has photo colors. This is why I love Canva, because it basically picks out the most perfect palette for you. And then you can play around with the colors, but then I ended up choosing the one that made the most sense. Then a couple days later, I actually was looking through their templates and they have a ton of really, really creative ones. So I pulled one of the ones they already had and changed around the colors a bit and added my quote in, and now I have this fun, more artsy looking background. To save it, you just click on download and make sure you click all pages and just select the one you want. So I would just want page 3 and press done and then press download. To set it as your background, you're gonna go to the little Apple logo, press System Preferences and Desktop and Screensaver. I already have it saved there, but you'll find your images and click on the one you want and it'll be your background. The next thing I'll show you how to do is customize your folder icon. So this one's really easy as well. You basically have to go to Google and find any image that has a transparent background. So when you download it, it should say .png. Then go to your Finder and open up the image that you want. I'm gonna go with this pattern one. Double click on the image, select Control A and then Control C. Close out of that. Right click on your folder, click Get Info, click on the tiny icon on the top left and do Control V. And there you go, that one's all set. The third thing I did was hide my dock. So you can see normally on its default settings, it'll stay there, but then what I did was make sure that it goes away so that you have a little bit of extra space when you're watching a video or something. So to do that, you wanna go to the Apple icon, go to System Preferences and click on Dock and Menu Bar. You can also adjust the size of the bar, but I kind of like it to be in like that middle range. In order to hide the bar, you just click on Automatically Hide and Show the Dock, and it goes away like that. Some people also like to hide the menu bar, and you can do that by clicking this little checkbox at the bottom to get a really clean screen, but I kind of like to always see the time and the battery and stuff like that, so I'll leave that unchecked. After that, I set up hot corners, and what hot corners are basically little shortcuts you can move your mouse to. So for mine, I set mine as a lock screen when you go to the top right, and then on the top left, I put it as Launchpad, because those are the two things that I tend to gravitate towards most. But to change this up, you just have to go to the Apple logo, click on System Preferences again, and the little hot corners button on the bottom. And I'm actually gonna change my top left one to my bottom left because every time I try to hover on the little Apple logo, I get my Launchpad. All right, so that's all done. And the last thing that I'm gonna show you how to do is get the little weather widget. I like having this here because it doesn't take up that much space, and I always like to know the temperature outside. So to do this, you're gonna go to your app store, type in weather widget, and I downloaded the first one that says Weather Widget Desktop. I opened it up and you can kind of customize the one that you want. You can click on Preferences, Desktop, and then change up the style. So I clicked on Modern, but you can have Sleek, which looks like this, and it's like a little bit animated too. You can have Minimal, and the other ones aren't free, but I like the Modern one the most. You can also change up the size and the opacity. All right, so last but not least, I'll show you guys some of the accessories I've been using with my MacBook. The first must-have is this little USB-C dongle thing that they call. I just got this off of Amazon. I think it was under 20 bucks, and it was a great buy because I got the exact space gray color to match my MacBook. This one has a ton of ports, 3 USB 3 ports, an SD slot, and a micro SD slot, as well as an HDMI port at the bottom. It's super handy, and I carry this with me everywhere. My next must-have is this external hard drive from Seagate. It's called the Backup Slim Plus. I do have a ton of storage on my actual laptop, but when it comes to saving videos and photos, it just eats up a ton of space, so I just put everything on here. It also makes it super easy to move things from my old laptop to my new one. This one has 2 terabytes, so it is huge, and I got it at a great deal. Last but not least, this is my laptop sleeve. I don't keep an actual case on my MacBook because I really like just feeling the actual metal on it, but this will be really convenient for me when I travel or kind of carrying it around in your bag. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you liked it, make sure to leave a thumbs up and subscribe down below. I'll leave links to all the products and videos that I mentioned today. If you're looking to buy a new MacBook or just got one, I hope this video was helpful for you, and if not, I just hope you enjoyed this unboxing. This will probably be my last video of 2020, so thank you so much for following me on my YouTube journey this year. I hope you're having a great holidays and Happy New Year. See you next time.